Yes, good morning. Uh, This is 58th session of our web program. Like yesterday, due to connectivity, domain theory only completed. We will continue the domain-related practicals today. Hands-on through only you will understand the real subject. Okay. Introduced. Okay, so quick recap. We have done with the introduction part with in detail depth. Then next, almost introduction only 30 hours completed. Then next architecture 5 6 sessions, 5 6 hours. Then login procedure, client concept, instance concept, screen basic advanced navigations. Okay, almost 5 6 hours. So the web dictionary introduction and as well as additional information related information also 16 hours almost. Now we are into the data element part. You go to the data element can be introduced. Any topic must be introduced with respect to scenario based. Scenario in the sense, uh, use case we call it as. That is requirement. Because ABAP must be taught with examples, business examples, real examples, and use cases pointer. Because like or else we can introduce the subject in a normal way. Finally, we will go with examples because this concept how it is going to helpful useful in the project if okay what are the alternative thoughts if it doesn't work what exactly entire in and out knowledge is required. Okay, so now suppose in our case we have already created employee master table with the 3 4 columns. Yes or no? This is our ZAVK underscore EMP master. It's created. This table, I will move it to because this is saved in where $TMP, right? But you have to know how to move this object from like one package to another package also. So very simple. Open it, go to object directory entry. This is fixed. Go to menu, object directory entry. There you see two things are editable. Package name, person responsible. This is already edited. So we have to go to remove that, type our package name. AVK forgot package. Press F4, star press F4. So we'll get our package. Yeah, yeah, continue. Yes, this is our package. So now onwards, I will save everything into package only because that is the advantage of saving package is once you click on save, it will go for it will ask for transportable workbench request. Yes, transportable workbench request. Yes. Sometimes it is local workbench, but this is transportable workbench. So simple. This is the TR. Going to save all of my developments under single TR only. Okay, because I don't want to create a new request and all, but these options we will discuss as a separate topic also. Okay, so time being, just continue. Now, yes, what happens? The If you go to the attributes tab, now you check it out. The $TMP replaced by my package. So my object, that which means my table and my package, both are yes. So all of my developed objects, e- everything I'll save it under one my package only. Okay. Yes. So this is a small information, but still it is a valuable information. I will just type it this notes as well, because here it is. It's the pyramid. So custom defined objects difference predefined versus custom defined object. But we have to go to the next level, find next. This is the package concept. So advantage is I type everything in single notepad. I can switch to yes. How to create a custom package? Okay, yes. But now today's just demonstrated this how to move the object from yes local object, that means $TMP to custom package. So first of all, open the object in display mode or change mode. Any mode is okay. Now you have to go to menu that is fixed. Object directory entry. Then in the dialog box, okay, specify the package. So remove existing package name, that is nothing but $TMP, and enter your package. So then if you want, person name also can be changeable. Person name means created by, okay, the object created by, that means author name or person name also can be changed. If you want to change, you can change, otherwise, okay. Now you have to click on save now. When we click on save, okay, system proposes, yes, right. System, system proposes like what is that? Transport, transportable, transportable workbench, workbench. Okay, so continue with the TR. Continue with the TR. That's it. Okay, if you want, else you can create new request also. Okay, that depends. Okay, new TR, get it, both the ways. Now, okay, object moved from. So, what is the procedure? Yes, this is the procedure. Moving, moving the object from one package to another package, any package to any package. I said object always exists in one package at a time. But this Topic might be deviation, but still I want to cover one time. That's why I discuss now. Okay, how do we move it? You see, but why I said go to, if you go to the any program also, you see that it everywhere go to menu object directory entry. So that is even function module also AC37 also. Everywhere go to menu is there fixed. Go to menu object directory entry. So that means it will open the that particular dialog box. Take anyone, go to menu object directory entry. This is fixed. Okay. So you will find a package name under who person responsible. This is actually it is person responsible. Okay. Yes. Responsible person is nothing but indirectly automatically created by, okay, that is your created by person name. You can change from original developer other names also. But SAP objects we cannot change it. But that is I want to tell you this is always there in the go to menu object directory entry. Okay. This dialog box also completed. Okay. Yes. Over. So there's locks are there, lock overview. We will come back later because that is once we save it under TR, then okay, you will come to know that lock object. Yes. Fine. This is captured under TR, right? Now the you see this is the object, current object. It's saved under this package and as well as person responsible. Next, it is under which instance, the instance name, that is which box, which environment, language, under which language, and created date. Created. If you want to check lock overview, yes, it is under this TR. Okay. This is the TR name. Under this TR, it is locked. So if you want, we will go to SE80. And earlier this package was empty when we created, isn't it? But now, yes, this is the package. Package by default, it is opened our package. So this package was empty earlier. Now it is, yes, first section is started. That is your database object, database table. Yes, this is your EMP master. So now, yes, this is EMP master table. Yes, employee master table. So this is your technical details. But go to this is the table complete. Okay, so you can as if you can navigate from SC11. So SC80 package through I opened my program, my table. Okay, I will introduce this SC80 formally later. Okay, yes, we will come back and we'll discuss each option by option, but not immediately later. Right. So this was a small important topic I covered. Yes. So now onwards, all of my data element domains directly I will save it under package itself. That is under TR itself. Okay. Yes. Not under $TM. Now, my question is this: you have a table created, activated successfully, and we have created entries also. Correct? Yes, entries are also created. Now I want to enter employee. This includes city, street number, city, then state, country. So many details we can consider it. Okay, fine. Now, if you go to the like This we want to change it. Employee city, then change it. Built-in type. This could be saved. Only I will change the list. That's it. Okay, this way we can change. Like we can go to then state, country, all those details. We can add it later. No, like if we go to the employee mobile point, actually EMP mobile suppose. Yesterday's okay mobile one. Okay, it's enter. Like SAP always recommends to go for data element. But first, I will tell you the limitation first. So what is the limitation? This limitation is if I go to the built-in type and I'll choose NumC as a data type for this, NumC data type and length as 10. Next, this is your mobile number of the input. Then, yes, we can maintain now onwards for each employee, we can maintain mobile number also. Right. So, save, check, this. No inconsistencies found. Here, this is your employment. But every employee have two, three mobiles. Then again, I want to enter mobile two. Okay, mobile two. In that case, same. This remains. Okay. Even this. Okay. So this way we can maintain manually built-in type means everything you have to do it manually. Data type also length and descriptions you have to maintain. This approach is also okay. But why this is not recommended is because when the data type length and descriptions are same for several fields, then this is not expected. That is a unnecessary hectic, okay, tedious, okay, task for you. Then there is a alternative approach. SAP always recommends. So simply for one employee mobile, while creating mobile one, you create a data element first. You create a data element first, then after you just use the under data element, you take this numc 10 as well as short description. You create the data element and activate it. The next what? Use the data element for 2 and 3 everything so that it is simply reusable. So I will show you data element creation steps. So if you want to create a data element in the data dictionary or ABAP dictionary, okay, there is no direct option available for you because data element is a data type. Data element is a data type. So now I'm going to use the data element. GAVK underscore mobile. Just simply mobile. Okay, this is my data element. So that's what yesterday's okay, we have done with the stable properties almost completed. So, okay, now yes, data element topic. Yes, each whatever I mentioned here, everything we have to understand. But initially, you might not understand. But slowly, end of this topic, data element, Then you will come to know the complete topic. So, right, yes, first let us discuss this. Okay. So we have to execute the T code S11, choose data type radio button and specify the data element name begins with Y or Z. Then click on create. Yes, under data type, you have three types: data element, structure, and table type. Okay, this all the three comes under data types only. Now we have to choose continue with the data element. Continue with the data element. Yes, this is the data element. Now the short description. So short description is simply employee mobile number. Yes. So this description will reflect as a table field description. This is important. When you type descriptions, whether you know typing or not, always try to write it in a meaningful way. Okay. Yes. Meaningful way. Right. Next, under data element, you will have four types of tags: attributes, data type, further characteristics, and field label tab. Everything we have to discuss in detail. So first of all, yes, which tab is opened by default is data type. This data type. So in this data type, you have to data type tab is again further classified as two types: elementary type and reference type. That is, for data element, you have to give the data type. Data type can be given in two ways. If it is a reference type, you can make use of other built-in data elements. You can take it. You can refer to what? Refer to the existing data element or structure component, table field, etc. etc. You can refer to view field or okay. These things are possible. But otherwise, reference to the built-in data type directly you can give it. So data type can be provided by reference type because if you look at there are these two are radio buttons. First one radio button group is first outer line, outer type or elementary reference type. Among these two, you can choose only one at a time between these two. Correct? You if you choose will reference type, automatically control comes from elementary type to reference, vice versa. Right? So under this, again, subsections are two radio buttons. Either you go with reference type or reference built-in type. One data. Otherwise, go to domain and the built-in type. These two are built-in. So, right. By default, which option is selected among these four? That is SAP recommended thing. But theoretically, you have to know the why other options are given. When we use other options also, you must aware. So now, like we will go with the domain part later, time being because domain is not yet introduced. So we will go with built-in type. So under elementary type, choose built-in type radio button. Then if it is a mobile number, which data type is relevant because in the project there is a specification, technical spec will be given to you. Without confusion, you look at the aspect and as well as you create the table or data element. But when you are learning stage, what you have to do, we have to decide which one is relevant. So since the mobile is only having digits and numbers with 10 digits, so which data type is suitable for only numbers is NumC, NUMC. So yes, this is actually it falls under character data type, but it accommodate only numbers, NumC. The length is 10. Length is 10. Right. Yes. Okay. So, because it does not support decimals, that's why the right side decimals disappear. So this way you have to observe many things, data type to data type. Okay. So you specified the data type and length under built-in type. So now, yes, enter short description. Provide the data type and length and decimals. Either, yes, either by using domain through or built-in type. This is not a reference. It's okay. That is reference is also correct only. Yes. But we are already under because this is under elementary type. Okay, using elementary type under elementary type, you will get yes, yes. This is because elementary type also have a alternative for what reference type. Then again, this is domain is also have we use this one. Right. Then save as local object or package. Okay. Now it will control automatically switch to field label tab. Right. So if you want to go to field label also, yes, you can go to field label and finally you can save it. Otherwise, if you click on save, suppose save. Now you have to observe one thing. When we click on save, yes, always observe one time at least slowly. What is this object you are going to? Yesterday it was TABL. This is your DTEL. DTEL stands for data element. So the data element, okay, data element. This data element you are creating. You are creating the username auto capture, package name, last specified package and user displays automatically. It is there by default. If you want, you can change original system. Okay, original system SVS. That is instance language, but date is not captured yet because when you save the current date, today's date gets assigned automatically. So once you click on the our package, don't click on local object. That is again conflict. So simply click on save and continue with the request. Simple. That is your like what happens that particular EMP master also sorry data element also gets saved into that package. So maintain field label. That is, there is a caution to you because actually we missed out field label part. That's why it is giving reminder as a field label. So the control transfer from data type to field label, right? Suppose you click on attributes now, you check it out. What is that? Is last changed by. That is the person name and date auto captured and package and language also auto captured. If even you go to check object directory entry anywhere in any screen, go to menu is available. Now the date also captured. So that means attributes is fixed, four options. It could be table or data element or domain, any dictionary object, it is fixed. The two objects tab is non-editable. This is it will this all those four values automatically gets populated once you save it. That's even though our system data element also these objects are not changeable. If you want to change these four, you can go to object directory entry through. Yes, you can change the person name, package name, and the language is by default when you log in, it is there automatically. The date is also automatically captured. Only what happens? Initially, it will take created person equals to modified person. Created date equals to modified date. If you do later, it will change the recently modified date over here. So that is the way quickly we can identify who modified this. So with this, we have done with attributes tab is over, data type tab is also over. Okay. Yes. Next, once you create it, further characteristics are optional. We will discuss it later. Because at data limit level, you can attach search help also. That is F4 help also. After creation of search help, we'll come back and assign the search help to this. Then you will understand this now. There is a concept of parameter ID. This I will introduce in the ABAP implementation topic is there. Then we have, yes, this is your default component name. This is nothing but this is related to your BAPIS. Okay, default component name is useful for BAPI components. Okay, BAPI components. BAPI component name. Yes, if you want, we can just lay. Okay, this is actually a theory. Okay, so and yes, this is your default component. So this is BAPI, BAPI business object, BAPI structure, component, component name. Okay, but this is advanced topics. This is even search help also. So F4 help, or you can call it as search help, search help. Okay, so this all, okay, the three search help parameter and default components, all the three is a part of under hmm, further. Further means addition, additional characteristics. Okay, tab. Yes. So I don't discuss this, but slowly we will come back at that. Okay, different topics wise we will discuss. Otherwise, it leads to confusion. Change document also we will come to know. If the change document flag is enabled, yes. If the change document, okay, flag. This is also we will call it a checkbox also. Flag enabled means activated, disabled means deactivated. That means check, uncheck is enabled. Enabled, then okay, this data element used field history, okay, can be maintained. That is history. Which history? Changed history. So changed history can be maintained. This is also you cannot understand right now because all are interrelated topics. Okay, the change history, no input history checkbox is there. Like so, you if you have a doubt, each this thing you select it, press F1 and read the document. You have enough time, but this is very much helpful to you going forward. All these things because screen by screen, option by option, we have to remember it. Now we are going to the fourth tab that is called as field label. And so under field label, what happens? You will get this particular, yes, field label tab. Yes. Yeah. You have actually short, medium, long, and heading. This is not low because low is considered as short. Short field label, medium field label, high field label. Then this title only considered as header actually. In ALV, this, yes. So header field label. Right. So these field labels, yes, this field labels hmm, appears at a screen level. At a screen level, screen can be, it could be selection screen slash list screen. There are two things. But now this header will appear, appear means display, appear at which one? Sorry, at list screen or else ALV output screen. But whereas field labels are applicable at selection screen and the dialog screen field. So that means each option is not only just a one-way learning. We have to know the usage parts also, where it is used, effect or reflect, so that you will come to know the dependency also. Because see, we are at introduction architecture completed. See, while introducing the web dictionary, daily I'm going back to architecture. So, which means you are getting the architecture knowledge clearly. Initially, you might not understand when I introduced architecture, it was bore and it was so heavy subject. But now, on daily usage base, you will come to know the importance. Similarly, tomorrow, that means in the upcoming sessions, we will start the programming also. Web programming. So in the programming daily, we will switch to architecture also, dictionary also. So at that time, this how this data element can be used in programs and the screens and forms and everywhere. So actually usage through we will understand the depthness, okay, of particular topic. So usage only because I told you one day, if you could remember or not, one topic, the understanding levels will change from a fresher to experienced. 5 plus, 10 plus, 15 plus, 20 plus. Topic is data element only. But the way we use in different places, accordingly, the understanding dimensions will differ. Okay? Yes, this is, we are into field label. So now, in fact, providing field labels are optional. Even if you don't provide also, it will, uh, without their field labels also, even you can activate it. But what we will do, we will at least create one time. We will create one time here. Yes. Suppose, here you can give it as 10 here, then 15, then 20, then 30 like this, or 25. Okay, yes. Or else you want to give this length manually, it's okay. Otherwise, I don't want to give manual. Yes, this length also you remove it. System automatically assigns the length to you. Yes, right. We will remove it. Yes, I want to provide the label, short label. Short label is always have mobile NO. This is the short label. Then medium label is mobile NUM. Yes, long label is mobile NUMBER. Okay, yes. Heading is also, yes, mobile number of the employee, like that. Okay, you can give this heading. See, now I just press enter. This, which one? This length automatically proposed by the system. So this is best practice. Don't give manual length. Just press enter system, because what is the meaning of short description? Short label is, this label can be up to, yes, this is the maximum 10. This is maximum 20. This is 10 characters. This is 20 characters. This is 40 characters. This is 55 characters. You can see this input field length also. So if I want to give more than, yes, we will go to here. This is actually, I type everything in capital letters. Okay. Yes, I will try to give. So now if you observe it, it is how many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is automatically it is considering up to 10 only. Okay, exactly. Even it is not allowing me to go for, yes, this. Sometimes you may get errors if you try to give manual this length and all. So that's why just we can make use of this SAP provided. And moreover, yeah, however, we came to field label tab. Okay, you try to enter the all the labels. You may get a question here, like all these things are, what is standardized approach? Maintaining field label. Yes, whenever you create a data element, even though this is maintaining field labels is optional step, but I am recommending, and SAP is recommending that you have to maintain. You have to maintain the labels. So wantedly, I give because I want to identify the difference in O, NUM, NUMBR. Wantedly, I gave it. Okay. Yes. I said the short, medium, long. These three are going to affect on selection screen field and dialog screen field. Rather than field name, you can switch to field label also. In data browser also you can see. There you can switch this. And sorry, this is basically labels appear to screen, because in SAP screens are three types, that is selection screen, list screen and dialog screen. So for list screen, the heading and all you will get it by using this heading. This heading is only will going to reflect as a header. That is a kind of title or column heading. Okay. Yes. We will come to know practicals through only usage. Then after, go back. Uh, yes, we will have few additional things also. That is nothing but documentation. Supplementary documentation also you can provide it. First we will see primarily documentation. So this is already there saved. When you click on documentation, it is still asking for save. So what is the meaning of that? First we is in the data type, when once I saved, it was saved under package. Yes. Then after maintaining field labels also, it is asking for save again before going to call a separator tool. Because the documentation can be maintained through or via separate tool. Okay, always SAP maintain documentation through, there is a separate tool. Yeah. You cannot maintain here. That is, control is branching from this screen to another screen. That's why there is a question mark. This dialog box, you will always get three options because one time explanation. Suppose I don't want to call, cancel it. You click on documentation again. Yes, cancel result. The operation itself is cancelled. Means what? The calling documentation is cancelled. As a result, dialog box is closed. You can close it or cancel it. But if you want to say no, I don't want to call the tool. If you don't want to call the tool, what will happen? So documentation is maintained through this special screen. Even though I said no also, it came here. We will see yes. Yes also, no also, it will take you to this place only. This is actually there is a separate program for this. T code is showing AC11 only, but it is SAP script, SAP script line editor. Yes, for like form painter behind there is a special editor is there. This special editor is also kind of restrictions are there. So we will discuss this editor separately. Time being, we have four options to remember it. Definition section, usage section, dependency section, example section. So four sections. In fact, maintaining this documentation itself is optional, but one time I want to introduce to you. Okay, we will see. At least you have to know. Uh, okay, one time if you maintain this document, then you will come to know everything. So first definition. Definition is like what is the definition? Mobile number, mobile number, the usage, usage section. Yes, it is helpful, helpful to reach employee at any time. That means usage, purpose of mobile number. Dependencies, dependencies like a constraint or restrictions, okay, or limitations. These are all the similar meaning. So what exactly? Mobile number, mobile number must have 10 digits. 10 digits. Okay, press enter. You maintain. Yes, it must be okay. Yeah, what is the meaning? It must have, yes, numbers only. That is numbers only. It is not accepting alphanumeric. Yes, that is first restriction is it can be up to 10 digits length. Okay, that is the length property is defined and what kind of values also numbers only. Examples. If you want to type your examples, you can type any kind of yes, any okay. Yes, this is the standard BSNL number. Right. Okay, 00. Right. Okay, go to some number I entered it. 24,365. So go to save it. Done. We maintain some examples. So what is the usage of this documentation also important because uh, users require this documentation while working with SAP screen where user or consultant required F1 help. That F1 help is maintained here. So yeah, maintained like this. Click on save. Now the document saved as a raw version. No worries, come back. So save the documentation and come back. Because I don't think so. Click on documentation button. Now what happened? You have to yes maintain documentation and save and back because yes maintain documentation. Uh, then finally save. Then click on back because you have to come back. Okay, each and every step we cannot write it. That's why you have to follow closely. Yes. Okay, what happened? Documentation maintained and we came back here. Yes, this was removed. But even though it is removed also, one second, why it is removed, it generally it should not be. Ah, because why it is removed, I will tell you. There was a, if you want to save before calling the tool, that was the, I clicked on no. That's why these labels are removed. That is the no reflection. So this is how we have to, what happens with, yes, save it. Once you click on document, yes, we reach to this document because already maintained. Yes, now this also maintained. So we have done with 4 tabs now, right? Finally, you save it, already saved. Then, okay, it is, you can switch between display to change mode also, right? So see, after save, you have to check for consistency check. No inconsistencies found. Then you have to, this is a object. So current status is new. You have to click on activate. Control F3 activate. Once you activate, immediately activation result, it will turn into active. All these things you have to observe the green color tick mark, the success message, status message, and immediately effect of this. So once it is active, what is the meaning? It can be used or it can be reused. Okay, that is the part. So if you want to, the next topic comes how to, yes, how to make use of this particular, yes, we will see, right. Okay, done. Save, check, and activate in the pen. So almost the steps are over. You closely note down the steps as well as steps you have to write it down. Otherwise, and immediately today itself, you try to create the 5, 6, 10 data elements. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. Okay, yeah, I said to one table I created and 4 tables assigned to you as a exercise assignment. In that case, you have to do it the same exercise again and again. As many tables as you want, you can create it. In fact, because practice it. Practice is most important. Okay, any errors are there, you post it in our WhatsApp group, we will reply to you. Any error screenshot also, you closely take a screenshot through your mobile and post it, will immediately reply. Okay, yes. Now, do not wait till the next day also. If required, I will connect one on one also. Yes, you can share your screen and we can rectify. Okay, if I have time, I can reply, I can connect immediately. It will come back to the usage part. So steps to use data element while creating table. But in our case, we are not creating table. We are already create table is there already. So you go to the database table, open the table in change mode. Now go to the fields tab because where do you assign this data element? Data element option is available only at one place. This is only the place you can type data element. This is also you remember. Now, so this is your enter the employee. Okay, switch to fields tab. Fields tab we have employee number, employee mobile one. Now here you type the AVK underscore. Suppose I forgot my mobile data element name. No worries. Star, press F4. You always, I introduced it. That's the reason I introduced this star is asterisk. So now you have to observe when you are getting this data element, what exactly the things are getting copied. Data type also, length also, description also, all that. So one thing already this built-in type through you maintained this. That is just you are going to overwrite this. So sometimes data is already maintained. So that's why when you do this type of approach, Be careful to look at the data type length and as it is same data type, same length, I took and the same description also. Okay, continue. Yes. Press enter. Press enter. Yes. Now you got this. Immediately reflect. So these details we got it from data element. Now repeat the same for two other. Okay. Let us take this. I will do this. Okay. I will delete it. Will create as if assume that I am creating first time. Yes. Right. Now you go to here data element. Simply type the data element name. Okay. Press enter. See, this is the effect. Okay. Here, if you want to go for uh, another employee number, yes, this is also the same mobile thing. So UVK underscore mobile, right? Press enter. So this is what I said. Now data element is reusable. Built-in type is not reusable. Built-in type, you want to go with immediately built-in data element, data type and length. Quickly you want to finish the table page. Yeah, at that time, initially I introduced. Okay, because I want to show you that that way also you can create the table. But in fact, the standard approach, SAP recommended approach is always table field must followed by data element only. Field followed by data element only. That is recommended approach. Because we are going to general to standardized approach. Because data element advantage is that one time you created the data element, you activated it, it can be used, it can be used and it can be reused also. Okay, now let us go to the like what next? You when you do some changes to the table is inactive now. Table is switch to react revised table. Now you have to go to the save it, check it, and as well as activate it. Save, check, and activate. Yes, now this is active. Save, check, and activate. Yes, table is also activated. Activated with activated with recent changes, latest changes. That means we have done this activity successfully. Data element part. Now, how it is helpful to user? Yes, we have to discuss now. So first of all, what is there? Data type and length it is reflected. Now I have to show you the label and as well as the def one help document. Suppose if you want to go to create entries now, yes, create entries, create entries screen because all these things are also yes. Notice the data type and length is copied. Yes, you have to observe few more things also. Yes, while creating new entry, because these are all observations, right? So while creating new entry, mhm, why this is something better. So this is created successfully. Go to utilities table content display. So syntax error /1 WP uh, error 136 line program exercise. Right. So here somewhere these people started using this table like we can if they are already using somewhere those programs are getting. This is first. Let us start mm, new session first.